So let me show you how to make these K-pop Demon Hunter boxes. Let's get into it.
From paper to purpose, watch her design. Wendy's created designs, one of a kind. Cut, fold, turn dreams to life. Stay for the story behind every design.
Okay, so I'm going to show y'all how to take these templates and make the Saja Boys box really quick, okay? So first you need some chipboard. You can get the Hobby Lobby chipboard, or you could get the chipboard off of, what is it called? Off of Amazon, the 80-point chipboard, and Hobby Lobby has the 40-point chipboard. So you could do either one. I'm going to do a mixture of both. So right here, first things first, these are my two sides. So what I'm going to do, Hobby Lobby's chipboard is $2.49. It's a 16 by 20, I think. So I'm going to take these here, side pieces I have, and I am going to glue them to the chipboard. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Okay. So when I do this, I'm being mindful of how I do it. So I'm going to put it at the edge up here. I'm going to move it over a little bit, kind of like right here, so I don't have to do a whole lot of cutting. Put it at the tip, and I'm going to just rub it down just like that. Okay. It's sideways, but it's still going to work. All right. So leave at least an inch or two on the sides and the bottom. So what I'm going to do, and it doesn't have to be perfect. All right. Just cut it just like this. Okay. And then we're going to cut a square right here. And then you're going to cut a square right here. All right. Move that over. And let's go on and do the second one. Okay. Same thing. Second side. So this time we're going to move this over so we can have enough room over here. And you can pick the side that is best for you. All right. But that's what we're going to do. So now I'm going to take the sticky off. Okay. Pull that off. And then stick it to the top right here. Just like that. Kinda like that. Rub it down. Okay. And I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to go ahead on and cut off this side right here because we don't need it. All right. And then I'm going to cut my little square right here, right at the tip, and right here. Okay. Both of those are done. Okay. So we're going to keep this train rolling. So we're going to now need something for our bottom, our front, and our back, right? So I'm going to grab another chipboard. So I think this is the last one from Hobby Lobby. So we're going to use this one first. And I'm just going to stick it up here, just like this here, and glue it down. All right. So far, nothing hard, right? So let me take the backing off. That's the hard part. And I don't take it off quickly. I just take a little bit of it off at a time. Rub it on there. Then, like I always do everything else, I just pull it down as I go. Just like that. Okay. Now this piece right here, we're gonna cut this off, this chipboard. Okay. So I'm just gonna put my ruler up against it right here at the edge. And we're just gonna get that cut. Now the higher the chipboard, the thicker it is and harder it is to cut. Okay. Like I said, this is a 40. I think this is a 40p. The one I have from Amazon is 80 points, which y'all will see that in a moment. Okay. So I'm just cleaning this up, taking off all the cardboard that I might see that is hanging over. Right. Just like that. I see a little bit at the top. Now I could leave that, but because I see it, I'm going to cut it. But it wouldn't have hurt anything to leave it. Okay. So the front has its backing on it. All right. So while I have this here, let's go and take the ruler. And what I need you to do is score it. Do not cut all the way through. This is just so you can fold it, okay? Right here at the edge of your picture. Just enough that'll help me fold it over, okay? Now you could splice this if you want to, but I'm trying to do this just in case, you know, those that don't have those, has the splicers. What am I trying to say? Those that don't have the that scoring board. So a nice little cut right there. Sometimes you have to go over it twice, depends on how thick your chipboard is. Okay, just like that. Okay, just fold it, go down to the bottom, do the same thing, and fold it. Okay, so this side is ready to go. Now if you do cut it, this one, is it cut? No, but if you do cut it, you could always put tape on the inside. That's how you could fix that mess up. We're going to do the same thing on this one. Nice little splice there. I'm going to flip it over and do another one over here. And then do one at the bottom. All right. Then we're going to fold those sides in just like that. Like so. Okay, now your sides is ready to go. Your front's almost ready to go. We're going to have to cut that out. But we can, let's go and do that. Let's just go and cut it out. Do the best you can with this part. Now, it's not the easiest thing to do. Just gonna take, you could take a ruler if you have to, and just try your best to cut it out in the corners. You could always go back with scissors, what you missed. All right. Now, while we have it back, while we're back here in the back, we can go ahead on and put our window if that's clean enough. It's not clean enough for you to make sure you clean it up first. All right. I already have a window piece that we can go and stick on. So we're going to keep this ball moving. Okay. Just cut out what you need. What you don't, put it away for another day. All right. And all you got to do is just glue around it. That's it. Nothing fancy here. Okay. Sit that down. Make sure I got my placement. Remember where you want it placed at. All right. That window's on there. Okay. So let's go ahead on and cut that little circle out at the top. Okay. I'm going to just take that off. Okay. You can push that inward or however you want to do it. Okay. But the front part is ready to go. The side pieces are ready to go. So now we need to get the back piece and the bottom piece ready to go. All right. So I'm going to take that little bit of chipboard I had left. It ain't gonna work for the back part, but it will work for the bottom. Okay. The bottom, you need to almost do the same thing. Okay. So this ain't gonna fit that way, so we're gonna put it this way. So we're gonna bump the bottom to the edge. You just want to leave a little on each side. Okay. That's it. So take this off. And you see I'm not I'm recording. You see I'm not measuring it. So that's the bottom piece. We're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to put our ruler here, make a marking, flip it over, make another one. Okay, we're going to fold it in. All right, bottom's ready. Now, got one more piece. The 80 point chipboard I was talking about. Still just as big as Hobby Lobby's. It's just thicker, okay? And it's gonna work your hands just a little bit more. That's all. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna stick this on here and we're gonna cut it out. Then we're gonna just put our box together, okay?
Confident tone. Don't buy a gift now, make it hit different. She turn paper to love now, watch how she flip it. I bring box, yeah, you never seen this. Open it up.
All right, so when it comes to putting it together, flip this over. Go ahead on and take the lip of this and you're gonna glue it to the bottom. Okay. Make sure your edge is the way you want it. Hold it up just like I'm holding it up where you can move it around. And then just press it down. You can still move it if it ain't the way you want it, like I had to do just then. Okay, that one's on. Okay, so now we're gonna put the other one on, the other side. Now you could also do it this way. Lay it down and do it this way, but I like doing stuff easy, so what I'm gonna do is lay it this way, and I'm gonna lay the glue on it and lay it like that. Okay, and just plop this on, of course, upside down, so it could be right side up. Press it down really, really good. Okay, got that? Flip it over, check your insides out, and just rub them on down. Okay, now this is where you're going to bring your sides in. The part that don't have the fold goes upward. Okay, the flap goes in here, just like this. Make sure that you have it placed in here correctly. How you know you can make sure it's correct? Bring your sides up, just like this on both sides. Okay, and if it's where it's supposed to be, then all you got to do is glue it right there. My placement is there, so I'm gonna just add a little bit of glue right here. All right, and then I'm just gonna place my flap back down right there and push it down. Okay, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, I'll put it down. I'm going to check my placement, making sure I'm not gluing something I shouldn't be gluing. Then I'm going to put my glue here. See how far back I am from the bottom? So I'm going to push up a little closer and then lay the flat down. Okay? Rub it in. Boom. Your sides is almost done. So now all you got to do is glue your flaps together. Now I've shown you guys this several times in different forms and fashion, but you really got to figure out what works for you, okay? Because what works for some people don't work for all. So on this side, fold it in, right? You're going to bring this down, lay it down, and glue it down. That's all you're going to do, all right? You just want to make sure it's lined up just right. Get your glue gun, apply your glue, rub it all the way down to the end, and lay it down. Make it match. All right, just like that. Press it down. Make sure that it is even on the edge and press down on the inside. Okay. It's pretty simple. All right. And you do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to come on the other side. And sometimes your flaps will be a little too long. You could cut those down. You can cut them down before you lay it down, or you could cut them down afterwards. You see how my bottom just came up? That means I did not press it down good enough. And that's fine. I will get back to it. But right now, I'm going to go ahead on and glue these sides down. Press it down really good. And that's what I probably didn't do to that. So that's why it's coming up. Okay. I'll raise it up. Now I'm going to stand it up and do it again. Just add a little more glue where I already added it. Bring my little flap back in, and I'm going to stand it up. Lay it down and press it down. Okay. And now all we got to do is do the same thing to the front of the box. All right. So before I do that, like I said, my flaps are like hanging over a little too high for my liking. And I'm going to show you what I mean before I even do it. Can you see the little edge right there? I'm going to cut those off. And you can do the same. You don't have to, but you know, you don't want it just to sit there. So just cut them off. All right. You have a little play up here. So you can definitely go all the way across if you choose to. Which that's what I just did. And before I lay my front down, I'm going to go ahead on and handle this and cut it off. Is that coming back up again? Probably so, because I'm manhandling it. But yes, just cut it off just like that. And come over here and do the same thing. So just whatever works for you, whatever is easier for you, I say do it. Okay. Now, which side was it that I needed to? Well, it's back now. Now it's glued, but I'm going to add more glue to it. I'm going to raise it up because now it wants to stay. Has my full attention. Okay. Now I'm satisfied enough to go ahead on and close it up and glue the top down. Okay. Grab a little bit more glue. Just like that. And just lay it down. And then press it down. Make sure that it is the way you want it. If it isn't, if anything is hanging out that you don't like, cut it off. That's all you got to do. So now you pretty much have a box to do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, pretty good sized box too. Okay, look at that. I don't know if you could hear the durability in it, but it's doing what it's supposed to do, y'all. And your bottom, everything is covered, nice and neat. So here are both of them side by side. What do you think? I think these are pretty cool. You can put whatever you would like inside of them, and you can also still put just put them in a bag and put a bow on the top if you wanted to. You know, dress it up or down however you choose. So you don't always have to go and, you know, buy your boxes. You can make them yourself and put whatever you want on them. Just design them how you please. Anywho, these will be templates on the website, on the Stand store. And I'm considering making them templates as well for you to buy physically. I'm still debating on that. But when this video posts, it might already be on the Stand store. So just check it out and see for yourself. All right. I appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching and learning. Bye for now.